Hello Infiniteers, and welcome back for a new episode of Toy Box Classics. Our next classic toy box comes from Toy Box TV Episode 7, in which John and Allison announced the Monstrous Pranks challenge to go along with April Fool's Day. The Toy Box Blueprints segment of that episode featured a sample toy box that was set in Monsters University, and in that toy box, FearTech has seriously pranked the MU campus, and Sully is their unlucky target. The player has to help him navigate the toy box, and along the way, he's going to get flattened, pied, sprayed, punched, and shot through cannons, just to name a few of the crazy pranks that await him. I thought this was a beautiful and creative toy box, and I loved how it made use of the MU prank toys that I was never able to figure out what to do with. I mean, how do you prank someone with those toys when everybody knows what they're going to do? But this gave me some great ideas for how to use them. And since I have had a lot of requests for a Monsters U toy box, and this one is so unique and fun, I wanted to see if I could recreate it. Now the challenge here is that we don't see the entire toy box. I'm assuming this was made available for download, but since I don't know the name of the toy box, I wasn't able to find a playthrough video that showed the entire world. So I analyzed the footage that we had in that Toy Box TV episode, and I was able to recreate the main areas that we see and figure out how they were all arranged in relationship to each other. As for other areas that we saw in the distance of those shots, like you see here with the rail slides, I couldn't get a good look at everything back there, so I had to fill in the gaps with my own ideas. Now the other thing that I did for my version of the toy box was to give the player a better goal and a reason for approaching the prank toys rather than avoiding them. And so in my toy box, FearTech has not only pranked the MU campus, but they've also stolen Sully's homework. So it's up to the player to search the toy box and recover Sully's papers, which are represented by the scroll over here. Okay? Now, this toy box is going to take a few episodes to build, and so I'm just going to do the playthrough today, and then next time we'll start building this. And the build is actually pretty easy for this, as you'll see. There's not much logic in this one, except for a few enemy wave generators, and a little bit of logic at the end to let the player know that the mission is over. And most of this is just placing the buildings and the prank toys, so this should be a fun and easy build for you. Alright, so to play through it, first thing we'll do is grab the paint gun here, because we're going to need that. And you could really start in any direction you want to. I could grab that one over there, but I'm going to save that for a little bit. And we'll start with the hedge maze over here next to this building. And there's a little bit of homework here. Oh! Just one prank after another. And you have no control while this is happening. Poor Mike. And he looks like a big ball. Especially when that one prank toy gets him. He'll shrink to size here in a moment. Okay, now this gets into the area that we couldn't see from the footage. And let me wait for that to flip again. I changed the textures here on these toys a little bit. And there we go. Now we're up here. Now there's a rail slide piece that rotates down there, as you see there. So the idea is we're trying to get over to that opposite corner because there's a scroll over there. But we got to deal with this rotating piece here first. So we got to time it just right. And we have to wait until it's rotated the direction we want. That's rotated, but by the time I get down there, that's probably going to change. There we go. And there's our next scroll. Okay, there's a couple down over here. There's one on top of that building. And, oh, there's another one over there. So Sully's homework is all over the campus. And of course, they did this so they could trap us and prank us. So we got to watch out everywhere we go here. Okay. All right, there we go. This turned out to be a pretty beautiful toy box. I like how this looks and how it plays. Kind of looks like a Monsters University campus. All right, we'll do the hedge maze next. Whoa! I don't want to avoid those. I don't want to go through that again. And that was pretty deviously hidden there, I thought. We'll go up here to avoid that. Okay. Now there's one back here. Oh, it's up there. So we got to get up on top of this building. Oh, we got some Fear Tech students loitering around here. Alright, now we have to figure out how to get up on top of this building. The Monsters University buildings, most of them are climbable. And it's kind of a fun little collection of mazes here to figure out how to get up on top of these things. And I thought this toy box was a great way to showcase that and give you a reason for getting up on top of the buildings. Alright, there's that one. Now, most of the rest of them are down that way. I don't see one over here. Looks like the next one is over this way. We'll climb the clock tower. There it is. Whoa! Whoa! Alright, looks like there's a couple of them out here over the lava. Whoa! Whoa! Oh no! Okay, I'll make sure I get all my sparks. Alright, let's see. Looking at the radar, looks like there's one up on top of this building. And there's a drain over here that we can climb. And there's one down there. Ambush! Oh no! I thought there was another one around here.
Mike Wazowski.
Alright, I think that's all the enemies. Alright, the next one is up on that pillar. And looks like we can get up there maybe from here. Yeah. Now this will be the tricky one. Sometimes I can time this right and get through here, and other times that thing gets me. I'll wait for it to drop one more time. Whoa, no! I hate when that happens. I was doing so good. But I got a little ahead of myself. Try this again. Okay, take this one at a time. There we go. Alright, next one is up there on top of that building. Now let's see, how are we going to get up there though? Looks like there's a drain up over here. Every one of these buildings is a little bit different. And there's multiple ways to get up on top of some of them. Alright, there's the next one down there. Oh no! Oof. Sometimes you land on this. Sometimes you overshoot it. Sometimes you undershoot it. So it just depends. Okay, this is back now where we started. Let's go ahead and grab this one here. See, there's no way to really grab that without stepping on that manhole cover. It's just funny watching what happens to him. Uh-oh, another ambush. Oh, some more.
This is incredible! Did you do this?
Level up. Okay, there's 3 more scrolls to get. Let's do this one back over here next. Just a lot of places to go and explore here. And I could have put more scrolls around if I wanted to, but oh no! There's a manhole cover hidden behind that fence. Alright, the next one is over this way. On top of that building. Oh no, I don't want to fall off the building. Getting up here can be kind of a challenge. There we go. Got it. All right. And looks like the last one is in this area. And you want to be careful because there's stuff hiding around the corners. And looks like the scroll is up there on that ledge. But there's a platform moving back and forth up there, so we need to get to it from the main building. So we'll come out this side. And I think there's a drain up here. Yeah. Alrighty. That gets us up on top of the hedge maze. And of course, wouldn't you know it, it's sitting right on top of another manhole cover. That one backfired. So I was able to get it without getting totally walloped. Because that would take you basically through here, through there, through there, 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 and like that. So that's my recreation of the Monstrous Pranks developer toy box. I hope you liked it. If so, please give this video a like and leave a comment to let me know what you think of it. And be sure to tune in next Friday if you want to see how to build and play this for yourself. Or better yet, subscribe to my channel and then you won't miss the next episode. Well, that's all for me today. Take care and have a great weekend.